Space helicopters will help us explore Mars and other worlds. When NASA scientists were planning the Mars Perseverance mission, they decided to try something new. Instead of just sending a rover, they'd also send up a small helicopter. Although originally intended as a simple technology demonstration, the aircraft Ingenuity has far exceeded expectations. Welcome back to the Space Gaze. Before we proceed, kindly subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated when we release new videos. Without further delay, let's dive in. It did such a good job, in fact, that even though we originally were meant to fly only up to 5 times on Mars, we got a new mission. Havard Grip, an engineer at NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California, who is the aerodynamics and flight control lead, and the chief pilot for the Ingenuity helicopter, said during a news conference during the American Geophysical Union fall meeting being held this week in Chicago and virtually. Ingenuity would now help scout ahead for the Perseverance rover, scoping out the landscape from the air. In fact, Ingenuity has been so successful that scientists are already gearing up to use successor helicopters to explore Mars and beyond, including how future helicopters could further explore and even sample the Martian environment, and how NASA Dragonfly mission to Saturn's moon Titan will utilize a helicopter to help us study an entirely different world. The Wright brothers showed that powered flight in Earth's atmosphere was possible, using an experimental aircraft, said Havard Grip, Ingenuity's chief pilot at NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California. With Ingenuity, we're trying to do the same for Mars. Here are 6 things you should know about the first helicopter going to another planet. 1. Ingenuity is a flight test. Ingenuity is what is known as a technology demonstration, a project that seeks to test a new capability for the first time, with limited scope. Previous groundbreaking technology demonstrations include the Mars Pathfinder rover Sojourner and the tiny Mars Q-1, Mars-2 CubeSats that flew by Mars in 2018. Ingenuity features 4 specially made carbon fiber blades arranged into 2 rotors that spin in opposite directions at around 2,400 revolutions per minute, many times faster than a passenger helicopter on Earth. It also has innovative solar cells, batteries, and other components. Ingenuity doesn't carry science instruments and is a separate experiment from the Mars 2020 Perseverance rover. 2. Ingenuity will be the first aircraft to attempt controlled flight on another planet. What makes it hard for a helicopter to fly on Mars? For one thing, Mars' thin atmosphere makes it difficult to achieve enough lift. Because the Mars atmosphere is 99% less dense than Earth's, Ingenuity has to be light. With rotor blades that are much larger and spin much faster than what would be required for a helicopter of Ingenuity's mass on Earth. It can also be bone-chillingly cold at Jezero Crater, where Perseverance will land with Ingenuity attached to its belly in February 2021. Nights there dip down to -130 degrees Fahrenheit, -90 degrees Celsius. While Ingenuity's team on Earth has tested the helicopter at Martian temperatures and believes it should work on Mars as intended, the cold will push the design limits of many of Ingenuity's parts. In addition, flight controllers at JPL won't be able to control the helicopter with a joystick. Communication delays are an inherent part of working with spacecraft across interplanetary distances. Commands will need to be sent well in advance, with engineering data coming back from the spacecraft long after each flight takes place. In the meantime, Ingenuity will have a lot of autonomy to make its own decisions about how to fly to a waypoint and keep itself warm. 3. Ingenuity is a fitting name for a robot that is the result of extreme creativity. High school student Vanessa Rupani of Northport, Alabama, originally submitted the name Ingenuity for the Mars 2020 rover, before it was named Perseverance, but NASA officials recognized the submission as a terrific name for the helicopter, given how much creative thinking the team employed to get the mission off the ground. In careful steps from 2014 to 2019, engineers at JPL demonstrated that it was possible to build an aircraft that was lightweight, able to generate enough lift in Mars' thin atmosphere, and capable of surviving in a Mars-like environment. They tested progressively more advanced models in special space simulators at JPL. In January 2019, the actual helicopter that is riding with Perseverance to the Red Planet passed its final flight evaluation. Failing any one of these milestones would have grounded the experiment. 5. The Ingenuity team will count success, one step at a time. Given the first Ingenuity is trying to accomplish, the team has a long list of milestones they'll need to pass before the helicopter can take off and land in the spring of 2021. The team will celebrate each time they meet one. The ingenuity and brilliance of people working hard to overcome the challenges of interplanetary travel are what allow us all to experience the wonders of space exploration. Rupani wrote, "Ingenuity is what allows people to accomplish amazing things." 4. Ingenuity has already demonstrated feats of engineering. The milestones include surviving the launch from Cape Canaveral, the cruise to Mars, and landing on the Red Planet, safely deploying to the surface from Perseverance's belly, autonomously keeping warm through the intensely cold Martian nights, autonomously charging itself with its solar panel, and then Ingenuity will make its first flight attempt. If the helicopter succeeds in that first flight, the Ingenuity team will attempt up to 4 other test flights within a 30 Martian day, 31 Earth day window. 6. If Ingenuity succeeds, future Mars exploration could include an ambitious aerial dimension. Ingenuity is intended to demonstrate technologies needed for flying in the Martian atmosphere. If successful, these technologies could enable other advanced robotic flying vehicles that might be included in future robotic and human missions to Mars. They could offer a unique viewpoint not provided by current orbiters high overhead or by rovers and landers on the ground, provide high-definition images and reconnaissance for robots or humans, and enable access to terrain that is difficult for rovers to reach. The Ingenuity team has done everything to test the helicopter on Earth, and we are looking forward to flying our experiment in the real environment at Mars, said Mimi Ong, Ingenuity's project manager at JPL. We'll be learning all along the way, and it will be the ultimate reward for our team to be able to add another dimension to the way we explore other worlds in the future. Although its first flight was a demonstration that lasted only 39 seconds, Ingenuity has now not only scouted for Perseverance, but also taken detailed photographs of a Martian outcrop, helping scientists to create a 3D model to study the area. It also photographed Perseverance's landing equipment to give engineers a valuable look at their work on the equipment after it had been used. During the briefing, Grip described how Ingenuity team members made a pilot's logbook for the helicopter before landing on Mars and added lots of extra pages because they thought a 5-page logbook would look silly. But guess what? We are out of pages, he said, holding up the book. As of 2 days ago, Ingenuity made its 36th flight, and there are 36 pages in here. NASA scientists are aiming to build on Ingenuity's success by developing an aircraft that can collect sample tubes from the Martian surface. This Mars Sample Return Sample Recovery helicopter would be based on Ingenuity's design, but would boast wheels for navigating on the ground, as well as a robotic arm. That's all I have for you guys for today. If you liked watching this video, please make sure to click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so that you may be notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching.